Hey everybody, welcome to the Hockey Skatedown. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. I want to do a video focusing in on one of the funnest lines the Devils had playing for them last year. It was Jack Hughes, Yegor Sharangovich, and Yannick Kuokkanen. I want to talk about them because will they be a line this year? Will they be a line that's kept intact, or will Fitzgerald add more for this upcoming year? Still remains to be seen, but if we do, if we don't, I'm okay with the way that the lineup is if we're going into the year this year. You know, we could always use another forward, but I like the way Fitzgerald is added this year with bringing in Tomas Tatar, Dougie Hamilton, Ryan Graves, and Johnathan Bernier. I think he's set out on a mission to improve our defense, improve our net minding, and bring in another top six forward, and he's done that. So, you know, I'm eagerly anticipating this year to start. And, you know, I want to talk about this line because it was one of the funnest lines for Devils fans to watch last year. I know a lot of Devils fans can attest with me. I was a bit nervous when I first saw them put together. It was three people on a lineup that don't have a lot of NHL experience. You know, with Sharangovich and Kuokkanen, they were mysteries to me because we really haven't seen them play in the NHL. We've seen what Hughes had to offer, and we knew that he was going to get better this year. But not knowing what these other two players had to offer, it was fun to see these guys play together. So I want to do a video highlighting them. So Jack Hughes, 20 years old. He's coming in his last year of his ELC. Last year in 2020, 2021, he played in 56 games, 11 goals, 20 assists, 31 points. In 2019, 2020, he played in 61 games, 7 goals, 14 assists, 21 points. So he had a 10 point more points than his first year, and he really came into camp set on a mission to get bigger, to get stronger, and to get better. And he did that. You saw him just take his game to a next level, and I really think this year he's going to bring it to another huge level. I think he's going to have a huge productive output this year. I think his points will really rise, and I think playing with these two guys, they have another year, another couple of months getting to know each other, getting to practice with each other, and getting to play with each other. I think they're really going to feed off each other well like they did last year, and they're all going to get better. So I can definitely see Hughes coming into this year more bigger, more stronger, and more ready to play. And I really think he's going to have a really good year for the Devils this year. You know, he was at the top of the league in, offensive zone entries. And, you know, he was at the top of the league in turnovers. So it's definitely something he's got to work on. But I think seeing this guy emerge this year, I think he's only going to get so much better for the Devils fans to see. And, you know, I'm eagerly waiting to see what Jack Hughes has to offer. We saw how pumped up he was when, you know, his brother was drafted by the Devils, and I can't wait to see, you know, him coming into camp this year, really tearing it up and really bringing it this year. So I can't wait to see that. Yannick Kuokkanen, you know, 23 years old, his first year with the Devils in 2020, 2021. He played in 50 games, 8 goals, 17 assists, 25 points. In his career, he's played in 62 games, 8 goals, 17 assists, 25 points. So if he does play a full 82-game year, so that's 32 more games, can he put up 15 to 20 goals? It's kind of what we're hoping to see from Kuokkanen. I like the player he is. I didn't know too much of him when he came over in that trade for Sami Vatanen, but watching him play this year, he's such a huge complementary piece to this line. He's a big guy. He can skate. His puck protection is good. He can score. He's got a good scoring touch. I really think he adds another dimension that the other two players don't have. And, you know, I'm eagerly anticipating to see what he has to bring this year. I really think he's going to get better. You know, being more familiar with players on his team and around the NHL, you know, playing a physical game. I think he's going to bring it this year. I really think he's going to have a good year for the Devils. And I really can't wait to see if he's still with this line or bump down if we do get another forward. But I like what I've seen from Yannick Kuokkanen. I didn't expect too much, but what he showed this year, a lot of Devils fans liked. So I hope he has an impressive year this upcoming year. Yegor Sharangovich, same age as Yannick Kuokkanen, 23 years old. 54 games played, 16 goals, 14 assists, 30 points. So in another 28 games, can he put up 20, 25 goals? And I wanted to do a separate video on this, but I figured let me do a video on the whole line because I know a lot of Devils fans are looking forward to seeing this whole line play, but a lot of Devils fans love Yegor Sharangovich. They love the way this guy plays. Just his infectious personality. He's always smiling. His you know, when they're doing questions with him, you know, he's just got that smile on his face. And, you know, a lot of Devils fans love this kid, and I do as well. I think he had an impressive year. Seeing how he was playing in the KHL, we were very excited to see what he'd be like when he cracked the Devils lineup. And he did, and it took him a little bit, but once he got going, every game in, game out, you saw him play better and better. He took big hits. He was able to play that physical game while still being able to score. As other teams got more familiar with him, they keyed in on him on that line, and he was still able to get around the ice and put up some points. So I like what we saw from Yegor Sharangovich. The thing that impresses me most, though, is his shot. The way he's able to kind of bring that puck back. And, in that position, when you bring that puck back, you can have a lot of whip on your shot. And, I know this confuses a lot of netminders because you don't know where he's going to go. Is he going to go top glove? Is he going to go top blocker? Is he going to go low corners between the legs? He's got an elusive shot the way he brings back his shot. And no one knows where he's going to go. And I think that's definitely tricking a lot of netminders. And he's got a strong shot. This guy can score. We've seen him put up 16 goals this year, so I am really anticipating this lineup playing this year. Hopefully they're three players that can play again this year on the same line. But like I said, I don't know what Fitzgerald's going to do. He can add another player. He can stay with this lineup and stay the course, and I'll be fine with it. I really like the way this line played. You could see that they liked playing with each other. They were always smiling around each other on the ice, and the thing with this team, too, there's not a lot of pressure heading into this year. Yeah, this team got better on paper. Yeah, we've added some big names, but, it's still that we don't have that pressure where I think this team can do really good. And, I'm eagerly anticipating to see what's going to happen with this team. There's still question marks with the lineup. Will the first line be Tatar, Hischier, and Bratt? I'm going to do another video breaking down the lines in the coming videos, but I definitely wanted to do a video highlighting these three. Sharangovich, I absolutely love this kid. I think he's going to be a dominant force for the Devils in coming years as he gets more familiar with the NHL. He's got a hell of a shot. He can score. He can skate. We've seen him play in different situations, and this kid just succeeds. So, we're seeing him play now and still putting up goals, and, I can't wait to see him this year. I really think he's going to come into camp knowing what to get better with this year, maybe focusing in on getting his shot more accurate and better, so can't wait to see that. But I think this kid's going to be a good force for us this year and possibly be that top six forward that Devils fans are looking forward to seeing. Maybe he can be a 20, 25, maybe a 30-goal scorer for the Devils in the future. So I really like this kid. I'm glad they re-signed him for a couple of years, and we get to see him more. And it's a good contract, too. So I like Sharangovich, so go get him, kid. And Kuokkanen, too. I like this kid, 23 years old, young. He can score. He can play that physical game, big body. So he adds a complementary piece to this line. I really can't wait to see all these three guys play, and especially Hughes. I want to see him take that next step and be that dominant player. Can he be a 60-point guy this year? Can he be a 70-point guy? Remains to be seen, but I really do think the future is extremely bright for Jack Hughes, and I really think he's going to be that superstar that the Devils need to get to that next level. So comment below what you think, Devils fans. Do you like these three back together as a line? Do you want to see Fitzgerald add some more and, see what happens with the lineup? Comment below and let me know. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Hockey Skatedown and join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.